Number 1, children learn empathy by watching, not just listening. Kids absorb our emotional cues from how we treat people in everyday life, how we speak to strangers, respond to conflict, and even how we talk about ourselves. If we want to raise compassionate kids, we need to model compassionate action. For example, we don't want to model harsh criticism of ourselves when we make a mistake or fall short of expectations. Let your kids see you feeling disappointment, but also being kind to yourself. Saying things like, I was hoping to do better at X, and I'm a little sad about how it turned out, but I know that I can try again, and I can learn things to help me do better next time. Number 2, make space for all feelings, including the uncomfortable ones. Empathy begins with emotional literacy. When children are allowed to feel their full range of emotions without being shut down or rushed to feel better, they learn to do the same for others. For example, when a child is upset, instead of saying, it'll be okay, try validating how they feel. Like, it makes sense you're upset. School was a lot today. The moment of validation will become a bridge to an open conversation about feelings. Number 3, teach kids that mistakes are opportunities to repair, not to shame. Shame is the last thing anyone ever needs to feel for being human. Compassionate children aren't perfect, they're practiced. When kids learn that it's okay to mess up and then make things right, they become more willing to take emotional risks and can handle difficult emotions more gracefully. For example, after a conflict, encourage children to offer an apology and one that includes how they feel. Talk about how true courage is choosing honesty even when we feel vulnerable. And when you explain your feelings to someone, it's easier for both of you to understand why the conflict happened and move on from it. Number 4, help kids see beyond themselves. Kids are naturally self-focused, and that's developmentally appropriate. But empathy grows when we invite them to imagine other perspectives. Storytelling, service work, and gentle, what do you think they felt? Questions can often open up their world. For example, when a question or conflict arises, you can take a perspective pause. Gently ask, can you tell me what might be going on for them today? This pause almost always shifts the energy from blame to understanding. Lastly, number 5, slow down enough to connect. We live in a fast-paced, productivity-based culture, but empathy can't be rushed. It grows in the quiet moments, during bedtime stories, deep conversations, or even just shared silence. Take active awareness to be present. For example, when your child wants to talk to you about anything, make it a point to set down your electronics, turn to them and say, I'm listening. What you'll hear next is likely a lot more vulnerable and real. Remember, presence is the birthplace of empathy.